Dear team partners, hello and welcome to this presentation on the marketing plan of Tycoon 69. My name is Christian Juvet and I'm pleased to guide you through the presentation today. Let's begin with the question, how do you get started in the company? To get started, you have several opportunities. It starts with 50 euros and it goes up to have your place in the network, and you get tokens. The higher the package you buy, the more tokens you have. And as well, you get more coaching content. The idea being to support you with this coaching material, to build up your business and to support you as effectively as possible. Very important also with higher packages, platinum and more, you get free positions in the power line. Free position means there is a place just right after you in the power line that is blocked, that is reserved for you, and you can give it to another person or sell it to another person later time when you choose. It is the moment. How powerful this is, you will understand it when we will come to talk about the power line later in the presentation. So it starts with 50 euros and it goes up to 100,000 euros, and every time you have a higher package, you have more tokens, more coaching content, and more free positions in the power line. This is how you get started. The next question is, what can you achieve? Which are the career levels? So everybody who gets started in the company is coin trainee. And then the more turnover you generate, you and your whole structure in infinite depth, the higher career level you achieve. And with coin expert and more, it becomes important that you have a certain number of team partners in your structure who achieved a certain career level, for example, 2 direct managers for coin expert. A very important point we want to highlight is that as soon as you reach the second career level, which is coin team builder, you're automatically qualified for Eric Adler's online academy. Usually this academy is worth 377 euros. For everybody in Tycoon 69 who reaches the level of coin team builder and more, these persons are automatically qualified for free. Why do we do that? Because we want our team partners to be qualified and to have the maximal support from Eric Adler to build their business and to be as effective as possible. We want you to be successful and we want to give you the tools for it. So since team builder, you are automatically qualified for this academy. And after that, the career levels go up. The more turnover your structure generates, the higher career level you achieve. And it goes up until coin tycoon, the highest career level. Very important, these career levels are reached monthly. Once you achieve a career level, you will keep it forever, and also you will count for your upline as this career level. We saw it before. It's important to have team partners with a certain career level in one's structure to achieve higher career levels. The actual payment from Unilevel, we will come to talk to it later, however, is dependent on the current level on the month. Which career level did you reach in that specific month, and this is what you get paid on. Let's talk about the Unilevel marketing plan. Actually, you have 3 incompatibilities with Tycoon 69. The first is the Unilevel marketing plan. Everybody who was in network before knows this kind of marketing plans. It's the classical one. You sell products and you have a commission paid on it. Now it's important to note that here the percentages are given for starter packs. Important to note, for products, the percentages are a little bit different depending on the products. But here we talk about starter packs. Any career level you have, you always get 10% on what you personally sell as a starter pack. And then the higher career level you achieve, the more percent you will get, and in lower depth, in deeper levels. And it goes progressively until you earn percentages until the 6th level under you. Very important to note here, these percentages are minimal percentages. It's the least you get once you achieved a certain career level. Because we included a tool which we refer to as compression. What does compression mean? This means that if in your downline there are percentages that were not earned because of lacking qualification of your team partners in the downline, these percentages aren't lost, they go to the first person in the upline who is qualified to earn these percentages in that level. And that could be you. It sounds complicated, but let's take an example, it will make it much easier. Let's take this scenario. A silver starter pack is sold. It's on the right, it's the silver starter pack, 500 euros. So 10% go to the coin trainee who sold the packages. It's always like this. Any grade you have, you sell something, you get 10%, you did the work. His sponsor, the person above him in the structure, is also coin trainee, which means he is not qualified to earn any percent in the second level. However, 2.5% are reserved for this level, are planned. Do these percent get lost? No. We see it here. He earns 0, 2.5 maximum are planned. So they go to the first upliner who is qualified to earn these 2.5% in the second level. And this, in this case, is this coin officer. So this coin officer actually earns 1.2% in the third level, which he is qualified for, plus the 2.5% via compression because the second coin trainee was not qualified. So in total, he earned 3.7% instead of 1.2. And let's go a bit further. We see in third level, he earned 1.2%. But the planned maximum is 1.5, so you have a difference of 0.3%, which were not earned by this coin officer. Do these percents get lost? No. Once more, they go to the first upliner who is qualified to earn them. And this coin chairman is qualified actually to earn 1.5% in the third level. So he earns the difference, 0.3%, which are added to the 1% he already earned because in the fourth level because he's qualified for. So he earns 1.3% instead of the planned 1%. This is why the percentages shown in the unilevel marketing plan are minimal percentages, okay? Because you earn more via compression. And very important also, 6 levels are planned to earn in. However, if you are qualified, you have a higher career level, and 100 levels under you there is a package sold. And between the person who sells the package and you, there is nobody in the structure who is qualified to earn percentages in the 4th, 5th, 6th level. In this case, you get these percentages, although the package was sold 100 levels under you. Because via compression, there is no limitation how far in depth you can earn. There are commissions that can come to you, although the package was sold 100 levels under you. This is the power of compression, which makes the unilevel marketing plan even more powerful. And this is the first possibility how you get money in Tycoon 69. The next system which you benefit from for earning money is the power line. This is probably something that might sound new for you, because this doesn't exist out there. Tycoon 69 is the first company who uses this system. Why is it so powerful? Because the power line, there is not an importance of the structure. Power line is just one line of people, and the only point that is important is when do you register. If you register today and tomorrow, somewhere at the other end of the world, there is a people who registered, you never heard about this person isn't even in your structure, however, this person registered after you, so she is after you in the power line, and you will benefit from her turnover. For example, you will be able to earn power boosts. This is the first income possibility from power line. Let's take the example. Platinum package is sold, so 5% goes to the power line Konto account from every person before. This is the number shown in the green form on the right side. If this is sold, every person before in the power line gets 125 euros as a added in the Powerline account, and the Powerline account shows the maximum money that can be earned in form of power boosts. Now you will ask, what is a power boost? This is the following point of the presentation. This is actually how it will be shown in the back office. You will see the persons in the Powerline on the left and which is the maximal amount that can be earned from Powerline. This is actually 5% of the turnover made after them in the Powerline minus what they already earned in form from power boosts. To earn power boosts, what is important is the turnover of your structure. Every 250 euros turnover that are generated in your structure, no matter how far in depth, in which level, it counts unto infinite depth, but 250 euros allows you to earn one power boost, and one power boost is worth 6.90 euros, which suits with Tycoon 69. Now, the only condition you have to fulfill to earn power boosts is that one single line under you should not contribute to more than 1/3 of the turnover that is used to earn power boosts. We will have a few examples afterwards, it will become more clear. And very important for everything in the Powerline is which starter pack you have. For uni level it's important what career level you have, and for Powerline it's important what starter pack you have. For power boosts, the higher the starter pack is, the more power boosts you will be able to earn every day. Let's take this example how power boosts are triggered. You have your first line with 800 euros turnover. Second line has 500 euros turnover and the third 250 euros turnover. Okay, so in this case you have a common denominator of 250 euros in every line. If we take the sum of 750, 1/3 is present in every line. So 250 euros from each line, from the turnover in each line, will be used to trigger power boosts. This means 3 power boosts will be triggered. And then this is before, and once they are triggered, this is the remaining turnover to trigger further power boosts. In the first line it's 800 minus the 250 that has just been used to trigger the power boost. In the second line 500 minus the 250 that have been used, and in the third line it's 0 because there were 250 and these were all used to trigger a further power boost. Which means, starting from there, if you want to trigger further power boosts, you should generate turnover in your second, fourth, fifth line to outbalance the turnover which is already present in the 2 strongest lines. Let's take a further example, and here you see in the picture what is displayed in your back office. The number next to the lightning represents the turnover that is available to you to trigger power boosts. Here is an important point. The number which is important for you is not the number next to your line. This is the turnover available for your sponsor in your line to trigger power boosts. What is important for you is the number next to the lightning in your front line. And here we see the example, you have 5 lines and every line has 50 euros turnover. This is the 50 that is shown next to the lightning in your front line. This means there is a total turnover of 250, which allows you to earn 1 power boost, and the 1/3 condition is respected as every line contributes to 1/5, so 20% of the total turnover that is used to generate power boosts. So it's less than 1/3, so the power boost is triggered. You can use your whole turnover to trigger the power boost, and you see here in the lightnings in your front line you used the turnover, so it's 0 written until new turnover is generated. However, the 250 next to your name do not change, because this will change when your sponsor used the turnover in your line to earn and to trigger power boosts. The fact that you use the turnover does not prevent your sponsor of using it again for him. Important point here. We talked about the fact that the starter pack is critically important for every income from the Powerline. Indeed, if you start with basic, you are limited to a maximum amount of 3 power boosts per day. Which means if one day 10 power boosts get triggered, you earn 3, and the 7 others go lost. Which is why it is important to have an adequate starter pack, not that you lose these power boosts. For example, with bronze you will be able to earn 15 power boosts per day, silver 50, and so on. Let's see how this is in money. If you earn all this power boost with basic, you can earn up to 21 euros per day alone from Powerline, and it goes up rapidly. And you see with the highest starter pack, you can earn up to more than 200,000 euros every month alone from the Powerline. And this doesn't even consider the whole income you have from Unilevel and from other sources of income we will come to talk to. So, starter pack critically important for everything that is Powerline. We now talked about power boosts, which is the first possibility to earn money from the Powerline. The next possibility to earn money from the Powerline is the power flow, which will be implemented this January 2019. In the course of January it will be started. Here also 5% of the turnover that is generated after you in the Powerline is used, but it doesn't go 5% to every person before. These 5% are shared between all the persons before in the Powerline. And every person has a certain number of shares depending on the starter pack. Let's look at it with an example. Basic, you have 1 share, bronze, you have 5 shares, and so on. It's proportional to the package price. And let's take this example. A platinum starter package is sold, which makes 2,500 euros, and 5% of this turnover is used for the power flow. Which means, let's take the example, you have this scenario. There is 1 basic, 1 bronze, 1 silver, and 1 basic before in the Powerline. So in total, it makes 17 shares. So the 5% of what is sold, the 5% of these 2,500 euros are divided by 17 shares, which makes a share worth 7.35 euros. This is distributed in the Powerline before, so the person with basic will get 1 share, 7.35 euros. The one with bronze would get 7 times more, 36. The one with silver would get 10 shares, which makes 73 euros, and basic, again, 1 share, 7 euros. So here, 5% of the turnover, the 125 euros, are divided by the number of shares before in the Powerline. So what is important is the number of people before in the Powerline. And very important for power flow. Power flow does not depend on your performance. If you have no performance, you still get power flow. It depends only on 2 points. When do you get started? Because this determines your position in the Powerline, and the more people you have after you in the Powerline, the more people you have after you where you participate on the power flow. And the other point that is critically important is your starter pack, because the higher the starter pack is, the more shares you will get from power flow. The 2 only important points. When do you get started? What is your starter pack? So power flow is the second opportunity to earn money from Powerline. And the third possibility of income next to Unilevel income and Powerline income are the incentives. Incentives, for example, the $1 million deal. This deal says that if you and your structure are able to generate a turnover of 10,000 euros until the end of January 2019, you are qualified for the contract. And if you make a turnover of 10 million in 1 year with your whole structure, you get $1 million extra to every other payments, right, as a bonus at the end of this year. Other incentives are, for example, the World Tool and many other bonus payments which are complementary to the Unilevel and Powerline incomes. So if I summarize a little bit, where do you get your money from? The first income possibility is the Unilevel marketing plan. There it is important what career level you have. The higher your career level is, the more percentages you get, and the lower is the level in your structure where you get these percentages from. This is for unit level, and the second possibility to earn money is the power line. From power line you can earn money in form from power boosts, where a certain turnover from your structure is necessary. And the second possibility is the power flow, where it's only important when you get started and what your starter pack is. And the third income possibility are the incentives, the bonus payments. So I hope this presentation gave you the information you expected, everything you need to work with Tycoon 69. I hope you enjoyed the video and I thank you for watching. Kind regards and have a great day.